this is an amazing moment for you to be profitable using wave analysis. Okay, so if you've been sitting on the fence hoping that one day you become profitable trading forex or crypto, this is the opportunity you have, guys. All right, so the market has been playing out as we expected using wave analysis. So let's dive into the market without wasting much of our time. So this is a DSY. So last week we were here and I told you guys the market is going to spike, and after which we're going to drop. So but finally the market broke and closed above this downtrend and found a support here and keep pushing. So the big question is, what is happening on DXY? Okay, so from all indication, what we can see here is this one more push up, guys, which is imminent, which is we're expecting that the market will play out this. So once this happens this way, then before we start expecting the market to drop. So if the market is going to push high, definitely other inversely collected pairs going to drop. Okay, so that's what we can see for DSY, that this market is going to push high before it drops on this. So let's take a look on the BTC. Yeah, BTC, guys, last week, I told you guys exactly what is happening based on the wave analysis concept. In case you didn't watch that last video, when we are actually here at that point, we are here, and I said that the market is going to drop, and once it drops, it's going to spike high to 121 before it's going to keep dropping. Okay, so let me just show you a clip of that. Last week we made that. You can see it here. That was last week video footprint. You can go and watch it. Next Bitcoin shock wave. So we made this arrow here, and that's what we're expecting for BTC, and exactly that's what actually happened. BTC followed suit. So it was here, and from there it pushed high. It pushed high to this point, and there it started dropping after getting to the 121. Now the bigger question is that what's going on BTC? Now you need to be very careful, especially when this market is breaking all-time high, even though this market is bullish, but it can enter into a big drawdown. So based on wave analysis, guys, what we have seen here, that this market has actually broken this what? It has broken this mono wave. This is a mono wave. The market has broken this mono wave downward. So what then? And it has given us this 3-wave corrective move, guys. So, and this actually also has been broken. So for this market to keep pushing high, we should be expecting at least this market to break this low. Okay, breaking this low, it means that this will be an impulse correction impulse, which is a complete structure. So from there, the market will keep breaking, all-time high again, okay, or it keep giving us a more complex structure. But looking at this from here now, you see, we have a lot of ways we trade this. After identifying the direction from a higher time frame, we go to a smaller time frame to trade that moves. All right, so what we'll be expecting on the 4 hours time frame here is for this market to push high again to this point, then drop. Okay, so in between this wave, we are going to trade this and we're going to trade this. All right, so that means if you have not joined our Telegram group, please kindly do that, because this is where we are posting most of this trade setup, guys. Okay, if I should show you, this some of our trade setup we posted here. Okay, and we are posting before and after on our the Telegram group. So kindly do that by joining this Telegram group. It costs you nothing. The link is on the bio, guys. All right, so that's just it. Now what we are expecting on the BTC here on the 4 hours is for the market to give us a slight pullback and pushes high again before it drops. Okay, so this is what we're expecting. So by next week we expect BTC to actually clear this low. By the time it clears this low, then we'll update you guys. But to clear this low is very, very important for this structure to be completed. All right, so that is just what we have. But in our Telegram group, we'll be posting you guys some trade setup on 15 minutes, on 1 hour. We can't do that here. That's why you just need to join the Telegram group. All right, so let's dive into the almighty gold. So as I said, that every market moves in waves, and this wave creates structures. You see, that is exactly what the market is doing. So on gold here, what do we have? Last week we were here and we shorted this market here, and the market found a support here. So here we have an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. You can see how this completes here, and from there it spike up to break this high. So what then do we have here? So this actually makes the work easy because you have this complete impulse correction impulse. So this was a complete structure for us, and eventually the market dropped. So then it makes the whole job so clean that this is what an impulse, this a bigger correction. So what we'll be expecting here for this market to keep pushing high, there is no other way gold will go except to push high. But in between this high, it might be going up and dropping. Like what we'll be expecting now is for this market to give us a three-wave move here and keep pushing high, a three-wave move and keep pushing high. So this is what we can see based on this structure that the gold will do from next week. Okay, so we're expecting this market to play out just like this, all because we have seen a compressed structure that we recognize, which is what a bigger kind of running flat. Okay, so we have this. So this impulse here is what is about to play out at this point, because this is the fractional nature of the market. After the first impulse, the complex structure, the corrective structure will play out, and after which the next impulse plays out. So this is the second impulse of this that we're expecting the markets to play out next week. So don't forget to join the Telegram group, because from there we'll be updating you guys on this setup as the market gives us the structure for that move. All right, so let's take a look on also on next pair. Now we have the pound USD. All right, so on the pound USD, guys, last week also we caught a beautiful move, which we posted on the smaller time frame on the Telegram group. So from the 4-hour time frame, what do we expect? You see, last week we were here. So from the 4-hour time frame, we expect this market to drop to break this low. Okay, that's all we can see from now. From here, the market can give us a bigger structure before it drops again. But this is just what we're expecting. Let this market break this low. From there, it can give us this bigger corrective move before it drops again. So expect this break, guys, before the market gives us more data for this move. All right, so that's just it. Then on the Euro USD, let's take a look on the Euro USD. So on the Euro USD, what can you see? Wow, this was a massive profitable trade that we took, and I think I need to play this thing for you guys. We caught this trade right on camera. We caught this trade right on camera here, and I gave you guys the coordinates from here, and then the market keep dropping here like 1:4, which eventually could smash the TP at this point. So if I should go down, like 2 weeks ago, we saw this happening. Okay, we saw this happening. So let me see if I can play the video for you guys here and see for yourself. We caught this on camera while recording this video, and I gave you guys these coordinates. It's 98. Stop loss should be at this point. Okay, just to be conservative. 1.1832. Then the first take profit, let's just make sure the first take profit should be, which is already 1:4. The first take profit should be at 1.16126. TB 1.16126. So this is what we can see, guys, on Euro USD, and believe me, the probability of this playing out is high. Yeah, as you can see for yourself, eventually the market played out as we expected. The TP finally got smashed. This is the power of wave analysis, ability for you to see ahead, before it plays out. So if you have not joined our Telegram, I remember we posted it here on the Telegram group. We posted it here. I think that was look at it here. Posted it here. Posted it here, and that was it. And the market eventually got our TP smashed. All right, so that just by the way. So at this week, guys, what can you see on Euro USD? Well, based on the way the market is forming, there is no clear structure. But one thing we can see here is that based on 4 hours time frame, this market has been impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. Okay, so we have eventually here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so even though it's a bit stretched, so likewise here, what we can see here is, yeah, we expect the market to drop a little bit here. Then from this point, either it breaks this, then before it comes up. So it's not too clear on 4 hours, even though it's still bearish. So, but we're still expecting the market to drop, but this drop, is not too clear at the moment. Okay, so but what we might be expecting here is for this to give us a slight drop, push up again before it drops. Okay, something like this. We're expecting a bigger structure. So, before I will take a sell again on this, I want this corrective phase to be bigger than what has happened here, so that at the end of it all, it becomes A, B, C. Okay, so that's just what we'll be expecting on Euro USD at the moment. So let's take a look on the pound yen. All right, so we have this already: impulse, correction, impulse. Okay, at the moment here, this market is a bit stretched, so I wouldn't want to take a buy at the moment. So instead, we want the market to drop before, at least to this point, before the market will give us this. Okay, because this is an impulse, a sharp move down. So assuming this will be a corrective phase, whereby this comes here, it becomes what? Becomes more of like a running flat in between of this move. So this is what I'll be expecting. Okay, even though it might not play out exactly that way, but I should be expecting a sell from here. All right, whether it spikes up to drop again, it doesn't matter, but just expect a sell before taking a buy at the moment. All right. Okay, let's take a look on dollar yen. Okay, so finally, this market has proven to be bullish. Okay, so we were expecting to sell at this point. Okay, but anytime it sells, it finds a support to push high. It sells, it finds a support to push high. So at the moment here, you can see the market has actually respected this zone, because this was a very strong support. Okay, so you can see how it bounces and respected this. So what are we expecting at the moment? We have an impulse, we have this correction, so expect this to play out, okay, which will definitely break this high. Okay, so once this plays out, we expect the market to drop again before it keep pushing high. But at the moment, what we'll be expecting is for the market to break this high. So you measure this. This is what we're expecting at the moment. So after which the market might drop to give us this. It becomes a bigger wave within wave. So at the end of it all, it becomes impulse, correction, impulse. So watch out for this kind of move on the dollar yen. So on the crude oil, guys, we tried taking a sell on the crude oil, but eventually we got stopped out. I took that sell on the smaller time frame, but we got stopped out, and finally I discovered the reason why. So, but at the moment, what you can see here is we have this impulse, correction, impulse. This is a complete structure on its own. So at the moment, since this trend has been broken, what we're expecting for the market to do is to drop this, to break this high before keep pushing high. So what will be interested in crude oil is for this sell to happen. All right, no matter what happens here. Okay, so we are more interested in selling, because when the sell took us out, I discovered that my stop loss was too tight. This is what should have been the best place to put your stop when you're taking any sell within this, because anything can happen. All right, so that's just it. So but we are still more interested in taking this sell. So once the market opens on tomorrow and it gives us a strong confirmation here, we'll be taking another sell to drop this to here, and the take profit should be at this point. That's what we can see on the crude oil. All right, so that just is. Then the last but not the least for today, GBPAUD. All right, so GBPAUD, we have we caught this buy at this point. Okay, we caught this buy at this point, but looking at it this way, I'm still expecting this market to drop here before it keep pushing high. So this is what I'm expecting: impulse, correction, impulse before it keep pushing high. I'm more bullish here, okay, but we just need to ignore this sell to catch this move, because this move might keep pushing high to break this high again. All right, so I'm more interested in buying. So we just need to wait for this, for it to tag this low. So I think this is a very, very good setup for us. And believe me, if it comes to these coordinates, we'll be taking this buy without thinking twice. Okay, so the coordinates should be let's see if I can map it out here. That will be long to this point. So something like this. Okay, so buy limit 2.05083. Stop loss should be a few pips below this. $2.0438. Sorry. 2.0438. All right, so that's it. Then take profit should be, can leave it open, but conservatively, we should be expecting the market to get to this. 1:4 for this place. 2.086. TP 2.086. All right, guys. So this is one of the coordinates that we see here on the GBPAUD. So I'll pray that this plays out. So that's what we're expecting, and let's watch out and see how it goes. All right, so don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like and follow us for more. If you found this video interesting, and kindly share with your friends. Let them know that to be a profitable trader, you just need to master the wave analysis and focus on understanding structures, and you'll be glad to see yourself, trading with ease. All right, so that's just it. All right, guys, so thank you for your time, and see you in the next episode. Peace.